This is a Tallahassee update from the Florida Retail Federation.
Good afternoon. It's Friday, March 10th, and it is the final day of the 2012 Florida legislative session. I'm very happy to report today that the Florida Retail Federation has successfully guided a few key pieces of legislation through both the House and Senate chambers. On Wednesday, the Senate passed priority legislation for our pharmacy members, which will expand the types of vaccinations that pharmacists are allowed to administer. That bill will now head to the governor for his signature. I have with me our House bill sponsor, Representative Rivas Logan. Representative Logan, thank you so much for helping us, for your hard work and determination to get this bill across the finish line. Would you please introduce yourself to our members?
Absolutely. I'm Representative Rivas Logan from Miami-Dade County, and it was truly an honor and a pleasure to carry the pharmacy bill this year. When we first got it off the ground, it had some glitches. We had some opposition, but by the end of the game, everybody was on board, and it was just really nice to see how everybody came together for the benefit of our Floridians, our elderly population, and to go ahead and give our Floridians greater access to health care, and of course to help our retailers have one more thing to offer our Floridians.
Thank you so much. I can't tell you how much we appreciate your work on this issue for us. It was a huge priority for the Florida Retail Federation, and we were so thankful that we had a sponsor like you. Thank you.
Thank you, and it was my pleasure once again.
Another bill that we considered a must-pass piece of legislation was to reduce the unemployment compensation tax increase. The language to provide tax relief was put into a UC reform bill yesterday and then passed out of both the House and the Senate. We had some great champions on this issue, and one of them is here with me right now. Representative Mike Horner, thank you so much for everything. I'd like for you to introduce yourself to our members and just tell them what district you represent, what you do.
Sure. My name is Mike Horner. I represent District 79, and my real job is I'm president of the Kissimmee Osceola Chamber of Commerce.
And how important is this piece of legislation?
Well, this is crucial. My members, at least in our chamber, were really concerned about the increase in unemployment compensation taxes. And by passing this bill, we've lowered those taxes by $50 for every employee this year, $45 next year, and $38 the year after. That's literally over $800 million in savings to employers in this state.
Thank you so much. We really appreciate all of your work on this issue, your willingness to fight for it, to fight for our small businesses, to fight for our mom and pops. You did some great work. You had some great debate, did great job fielding the questions you had yesterday. And the Florida Retail Federation just would like to extend our thanks to you for all the work you did.
I love working with Florida Retail. You guys armed me with the facts I needed to be successful in the debate. And particularly I want to thank Speaker-designate Weatherford. He was the one who put this deal together and made it possible, and I know he was able to do it with your good help. So thank you very much, and we're looking forward to providing some much-needed tax relief to Florida's businesses.
Thank you, Representative Horner.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
Finally this week, we are hanging on at the end to get the back-to-school sales tax holiday bill. You may recall a standalone bill passed the House several weeks ago. However, in the Senate, the issue was put into an overall tax package. That bill passed the Senate this morning and now heads to the House for a vote this afternoon. We expect the House bill to be taken up and passed later on today. Our House champion, Representative Elizabeth Porter, is here with me now.
Good morning. I am Representative Elizabeth Porter from House District 11, which is North Florida, the intersection of I-75 and I-10. And I was very happy to be able to sponsor the bill again this year, and I will continue to sponsor it as long as it's needed. This is just a time when families needed a break. They needed to be able to get a break on what they have to have for their children when they need supplies, and every year it rolls around again. They need shoes, they need clothing, they need school supplies, and this is just our way of being able to make things a little bit easier on the working families in our state and to make sure that the children have exactly what they need for school.
Thank you so much. We can't tell you how much we appreciate all your hard work on this issue.
Oh, my pleasure. Let's build some jobs.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sally.
As you can see, we have some great friends in the House, and we appreciate all the hard work they do for us. Now, we do still have some issues that we are working through, like the SNAP bill and the workers' comp bill. We expect the legislature to be here late into the night, so we'll catch back up with you next week with a full report on the 2012 legislative session. Thank you. Have a great weekend.